Hey everyone, it's Dazran, and I'm actually going to go through the whole trailer with you guys because I've been watching it. I've watched it like probably 6 times. I did that last video if you saw it. It was just a joke, right? I'm going to go through this trailer here, and I'm going to point out as many things as I can see. Because I played a lot of Super Mario Maker. If you didn't see any of my videos before, I played over 1,000 hours on my Wii U, and I made a lot of levels. I uploaded 100 levels. I actually uploaded more than 100, but you can only have 100 up at once if you get a certain amount of star coins. Anyway, it's here nor there. First screen of this trailer, we already see something new. And it was a major gripe of mine all throughout Super Mario Maker on the Wii U, right? Here we go. This is the sign that says, this is the started level. Go right. This, initial 5 blocks maybe, would never join up with any ground you added. So you'd always have a divide right here. So even though there was ground beside ground, it's not major, but it's made me happy. I made a lot of levels and it always annoyed me. It always made me feel like I'm not actually making proper levels. They've given us the tools, but they haven't done the little things that make it feel like an actual level. So the initial ground now joins up with ground you add thereafter. And I'm happy about that. It's tiny, right? But I'm happy. Of course, you'll see here, dies on the helmet. The helmets are back, by the way. It looks like everything is back, to be honest. There's nothing new. Well, there is actually one thing new here. These wheels of enemies, they're all the enemies that I can see from Super Mario Maker, the original one. I guess with certain ones, you can probably shake them for different enemies. Maybe if you shake the Monty Mole, you get the bigger one, just like in Super Mario Maker. Maybe some other ones have different variants now, something that's new, like maybe the Muncher, if you shake that, something happens. Right here, that's a new item. It's a big coin, and it's got 10 on it. So that's a new item that's been added so far that I can see. Slopes as well, of course. A lot of people were asking for them, myself included. Really happy that the slopes are there. Be able to make some really nice looking levels now. I'm thinking that these wheels might get bigger over time. So in the original Super Mario Maker, you used to have to put down a certain amount of tiles and you get new items unlocked and all the rest of it. They might have something new in place here. But there's 8 here. Maybe there could be 9 or 10. It could probably expand within the wheel. They're also wheels because the Switch doesn't have a touchscreen if you're not playing it. If you're playing it in handheld mode, you'll be able to use the touchscreen, which will be nice for making levels, but if it's in the dock, you won't be able to, and getting to all the different items might be annoying. So these wheels make up for it. This on switch is new. This block is new. This green thing is new. Now this green one is kind of it's like the 5 or so blocks. It's like the snake block. It moves along and you can actually control where it will go. So that's a new item. You get to see the on and off switch demonstrated later on, so I'll keep playing the trailer. Really excited for this. I can't wait. So there you go, that's slopes. You know how to use that, so we'll skip along a little bit because it just shows the thing there. Going up the slope. Sliding down. Now you'll actually see that Dry Bones and Kamek are there, and they weren't actually in the last screen. I don't think they were in the wheel of enemies, so don't know what's going on there. I'm assuming you probably have to shake something to reveal them. Super Mario Maker 2. Now, 2 things here. So we've got these clouds and they're blowing up a jet stream so you can jump into it and it'll blow you upwards. So you'll be able to get on to the next level. So that's one thing that's new. The other thing is this is actually a vertical level. So vertical levels did not exist in Super Mario Maker. You had to kind of make your own vertical sections, which you'd have to go into a pipe and then you could do another vertical section. But as you can see here, this is a 1 block solid wall. And this is another 1 block solid wall, and the camera won't go to the right. So I'm assuming this is a vertical level just based on there's something underneath this, and he's going up here. It looks like it could be a vertical level because I think if you can see here as well, there's another cloud up here, which will mean you'll need to go up even higher. And I believe that might be higher than the original Super Mario Maker screen. Potential vertical levels, not confirmed. This platform here that's on the track is massive, and you couldn't get a platform that was that big in Super Mario Maker. Also the sun and also the background. This is a new theme. So I'm excited for new themes that show up in Super Mario Bros. 3 or New Super Mario Bros. U, as you'll see throughout this trailer, because I'm really excited to see them in the Super Mario World theme. That's my favorite one. So the sun is an enemy, so I don't know where you'll find the sun enemy on the enemy wheels. So There's definitely stuff we haven't seen in this trailer. More to be revealed, I'm sure. That's the snake block I was telling you about, so you can like direct which way it can go. Snow team as well. There's no snow team in Super Mario World whatsoever. There's an ice team, but no snow. So it'll be interesting to see if you change New Super Mario Bros. U to Super Mario World, will this be a snow team? Yeah, snake block coming up. You actually get to see it in motion there. This is a water feature that was in maybe 1 or 2 levels in Super Mario Maker. It's also something that featured in Lunar Magic. You could toy around with adding water, and it didn't behave like, you don't actually put down all this water. It's just like it's like an effect you put on the whole stage. The whole stage will be underwater, and it kind of goes up and down on its own. And also Jungle Team. Now this was a team from the original Super Mario World, but it wasn't in Super Mario Maker, so good to see that come back. I'm excited to see all these different teams. I'm really excited to see how they look in Super Mario World. Oh, that's actually something new I didn't see. These apples. Okay, that's new. There was apples in the original Super Mario World, but they weren't somewhat translucent like this is. It's like you can't get it. It's like an item that's in the background only. Yoshi would not be able to eat these apples. But the apples were something in Super Mario World, so that's surprising. I just noticed that now. There's the off and on switches. I think I saw this on one of the Nintendo E3 events where they showcased, was it some like Super Mario Bros. Deluxe versus mode? It showed off this kind of blue and red blocks with the on and off switch. If you didn't see that just now, because I was yabbering on, this is auto scroll. Now it's auto scroll number 2, which will be a certain speed. I guess 3 would probably be the fastest. But you're also controlling a line here. So auto scroll is going this way at this speed. This is 2 times speed, but it's also going upwards. So your scroll can now be controlled to also go up with the level. So if you're going from this platform and going up here, it'll also scroll upwards. That's cool. You get to see it here actually. Now this is a new theme. New Super Mario Bros. Not New Super Mario Bros. Jeez. Super Mario Bros. 3D World. New Super Mario 3D World. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. This is a new theme for Super Mario Maker 2. And that's kind of cool. It's all the same enemies here. Well, obviously this ant fella's different, but he replaces something of the other theme enemy. I think it was a Buzzy Beetle here for Super Mario World. There's the 10 coin again. The bell. A couple of enemies here. But it looks great as well. I kind of speculated that, you know, if they brought out a new Super Mario Maker game, they should give us a whole new theme. So it's kind of like making a whole new game that no one's ever played, because we've all played maybe Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3 with the raccoon suit. But there's never been a 2D Super Mario 3D world. So it's all new. And it looks great. It looks much more pleasing than new Super Mario Bros. U. Jeez, all these new Super whatevers is getting a bit ridiculous. But it looks great. Desert team. Underground team. Again, I thought this was the snake blocks, but it's actually controlling this piranha plant thing. So this piranha plant is actually going to go over and up and under and all that. So you get to see that here as well. This is a new block, and I don't know if this is going to be specific to 3D World or is this also going to be in the other teams, but this obviously did feature in New Super Mario Bros. U 3D World, so it'll be interesting to see if it's in the other ones. And these translucent pipes that if you go in, you just kind of warp to the other side without actually doing anything. You know, the screen doesn't go all black and you appear in the underworld or overworld or whatever. Now, obviously in this team, these cages existed in the original game. You get to see Mario climb this fence. So I'm thinking these fences are back, and you'll see them from, like, Super Mario World had these fences originally in some of the fortresses. Lemmy's fortress at the start. I think it was Lemmy. Maybe it was Iggy. Can't remember. So excited for that. And this platform as well, it's kind of like tipping on either side, so that's kind of cool. We saw the big platform at the start in a Super Mario Bros. 3 theme. This is a different one again, so I guess if you shake the platform, you'll get this one. Looks really cool. That 10 coin will actually be hard to get. Oh, and if you see there on that previous screen, it says there's a requirement for coins. So this person's got 11 coins out of 120. So I'm wondering, because if you get 100 coins in Mario, you get a 1-up. If you get 120, what happens? I'm not really sure. I doubt it's going to be something like a door opens so you can finish the level. That would be a bit ridiculous, but maybe you get some sort of achievement for getting all the coins, you know, some sort of a... I don't know. That's going to be strange to see. I'd like to see more on that. Excited for it. Different color pipe. It might not be a big deal, but I'm excited for it because seeing green pipes everywhere can look a bit bland, whereas you get this like... It's not really... Is it pink? It's a kind of pink pipe anyway. But it's also shooting out these buzzy beetles that are like para beetles. So I wonder, is that specific to this type of pipe? Or will you be able to have blue pipes and yellow pipes just like Super Mario World? That'll be interesting to see. But I'm thinking this might be a pipe that spits out this specific enemy. I don't know. I'll have to see more on that. That's a new theme. It's like a space theme with like purple lava toxic goop stuff. And a red Yoshi shooting out loads of fireballs. So maybe there's loads of fireballs because Yoshi's got that power up or something? That's a theme for Super Mario 3D World. More para Goombas. They're not coming out of pipes now, so not sure yet about that. There's a boom boom. Excuse me. Giant bullet bill, and that's it. That's the whole trailer. Epic stuff. There he is again now, and that's gross. All right, I'm off. Hope you enjoyed the trailer. I'm really looking forward to new Super Mario 3D World Maker 2, and it's out in June. If you didn't know, it's right there on the screen. I'm off. Bye-bye.